too! Hey, Tiny Mighty fam!
Yay!
Happy Halloween! Hopefully we didn't scare you off because today we'll be showing you some of our favorite Halloween DIY crafts and costumes.
Yay!
You know how much I love Halloween, so Lila and Shani will be helping me show you these awesome DIYs all inspired by 5-minute crafts and some of our favorite places. So, who's ready to go tiny and get crafting?
This is gonna be fun! Let's go!
Okay, up first, DIY tiny pumpkins. We'll make our pumpkins out of polymer clay, which is a craft clay you can get at any craft store. Just take a piece like this and roll it into a ball. You can make any size you want. There are no rules in crafting. Next, use a kid-safe plastic tool, like this, to make little lines on your clay. This will make it look even more like a real pumpkin. Now for my favorite part, glitter! I was really inspired by the colors of the theme park for these pumpkins. I'm using purple, pink, green, and blue, but you can use any colors you like. You'll also need a leaf from an artificial plant for the stem. But the best part is, you can use your imagination and make these pumpkins into whatever you want them to be. Pumpkins come in tons of shapes, sizes, and colors, and they don't need to be perfect. They're all unique, just like us. Ta-da!
Whee!
So tiny and fun!
Yay!
Speaking of having fun, it's time to rock out and jam at the Llama Music Festival! I love llamas and music, but also llamas. They're so cuddly and cute. I was inspired by the Llama Music Festival for this next DIY craft. It's a llama costume!
Yay!
For this DIY llama costume, we'll need thick colored paper or foam sheets, safety scissors, craft glue, some shiny foil tassels, glittery gems, pom-poms, and 2 kid-safe hair clips. This is gonna be so much fun! Ooh, these turned out even more amazing than I imagined. This is such a fun and simple DIY Halloween costume idea. Did you know I love music? Have I mentioned that before? I know. I talk about my love for music all the time. And this next DIY was inspired by these drums. We're making a DIY tiny tambourine. For our tiny tambourine, we'll need tissue paper, safety scissors, craft glue, plastic tweezers, small bells, and glitter for the finishing touch. I couldn't decide on what color to use for my tambourine, so I'm going for a rainbow vibe. Next, we'll add some glitter to make our tambourine sparkle. And of course, the most important part, the bells, which will give our tambourine that musical magic. This tambourine may be tiny, but it sure is mighty. Time to jam! Okay, I have a major surprise for you all. This has been so hard to keep a secret. I have a brand new show coming out soon. I can't wait for you to see.
Whee!
Lila, Shani, and I went on an epic trip to Saturn, where we met our newest alien friend, Aliana. She's actually an intergalactic pop star, and we got to see her perform in space. I filmed the whole thing, and I cannot wait for you to see it. Okay, so these next 2 DIYs are inspired by Aliana. We're making DIY alien headbands and DIY glitter makeup. Up first, sparkly alien headbands. For this craft, we'll need pom-poms, craft glue, craft springs, glittery gems, and a headband. This is going to be the most galactic chic headband ever. Aliana had one just like this. I'm going to use lime green for my headband, but you can use whatever colors you like. Ooh, I can't wait to show Aliana. It turned out so cute. I'm going to wear this to her next space concert. Or maybe I'll wear it for Halloween. And now for our glittery DIY space makeup. This is also perfect for an intergalactic concert or for your next Halloween costume party. First, we're making the container for our makeup. You can use any color of glitter you want. And when that's done, it's time to mix up the makeup. Okay, for the fun part. Add petroleum jelly to your makeup container. Next, add in your makeup grade glitter and mix. That's it. So simple, right? The colors here are so amazing. And the best part, you don't have to use this as traditional makeup. See? Get creative. You can find stencils like these in a craft store or even make them yourself. The world is yours. Okay, if you're up to date on our passport adventures, you know Lila, Shani, and I just had the most epic underwater adventure. How cool is this mermaid tail? And the magic pearl! And the rainbow? These next two crafts were inspired by that awesome underwater adventure. We're making DIY mermaid crowns and DIY tiny seashell purses.
This is gonna be fun! Yes!
Let's get started on our mermaid crown. For this DIY, you'll need seashells of different sizes, a headband, craft glue and a brush to apply it, plastic tweezers, and gemstones. And as always, the best part? You can choose whatever colors and shells you like. Personalize it and make it your own. Whoa! I think this is starting to look like a real mermaid's crown. Let's just add a few more gemstones to make it really sparkle. Amazing! It shines just like the underwater rainbow.
Awesome! Aww.
And now for our last and final craft, DIY tiny shell purses.
Yummy.
These DIY tiny shell purses are inspired by the magical pearl we found at the bottom of the ocean. And doesn't this glittery paper look like the colorful coral we saw too? For these purses, you'll need glitter paper, safety scissors, plastic tweezers, and non-toxic glue. Oh, and the most important part, tiny seashells or craft pearls for decoration. This DIY is also perfect to pair with the mermaid crown for the ultimate mermaid costume. So cool! I love it! Today was so much fun.
Yay!
Halloween is all about having fun, celebrating, getting creative, maybe a few spooky pranks, and of course, friendship. Thank you for hanging out with us today. We love sharing these DIY crafts and costumes with you. I'll have more DIY craft videos soon. We can't wait. And remember, tiny is mighty.